Welcome, Spicy Lady. Most people think being a Spicy Lady Sigma is all upside. Freedom, peace, independence, and not caring what other people think. And from the outside, it truly does look that way. Spicy Lady Sigmas usually seem calm, immune to pressure, emotionally steady, and far less affected by the social chaos that most people get pulled into daily. They never appear desperate for approval, don't constantly chase attention, and always look far more comfortable in solitude than the average person. But what people rarely talk about is the hidden cost that slowly builds beneath this perfect exterior. The exact traits that shield Spicy Lady Sigmas from fake people, unnecessary drama, and emotional pressure can also gradually reshape how they experience life entirely. Over time, extreme independence creates emotional distance. Overcaution makes genuine connection harder to maintain. And the constant urge to protect your peace can slowly, unconsciously push the entire world away. That's the bittersweet truth of being a Spicy Lady Sigma. Most of the pain doesn't strike all at once. It accumulates slowly through repeated habits, quiet disappointments, unspoken silence, and draining emotional exhaustion that no one around you ever notices. Eventually, many Spicy Lady Sigmas wake up one day to a harsh realization. They protected themselves so fiercely from stress, fake people, and emotional chaos that they accidentally started shutting themselves off from life too. These are the 7 hidden costs of being a Spicy Lady Sigma. Point 1. They become the person they always wish they had. A Spicy Lady Sigma doesn't ask for much from the people around her. She doesn't demand perfection, set impossibly high standards, or expect others to be extraordinary, selfless, or endlessly available. She only asks for the bare minimum of human decency. Don't lie to her. Don't drag her down while claiming to be her friend. Don't let jealousy poison your bond while pretending everything is fine. Show up when it truly matters. Be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Support her when she needs it, and trust she will do the same for you. That's the entire list. To a Spicy Lady Sigma, these are not high standards. This is simply how decent, respectful human connection works. These are the natural expectations between two people who genuinely care for and honor one another. And a Spicy Lady Sigma always upholds these standards herself. If she calls someone a friend, the title holds real weight. She will never lie to save herself at your expense. She will never let you walk into avoidable trouble just because warning you feels inconvenient. She will never secretly compete with you while celebrating your wins publicly, and she never hides grudges behind a smile. The worst part is not the betrayal itself. It's the repetition of it. It's the endless realization that what is basic human decency to her is far too much for most people. Real loyalty, honest friendship, and sincere kindness are not common in this world. Not because people are evil, but because most were never raised to hold themselves to that standard. Every day, Spicy Lady Sigmas are forced to choose. Keep expecting basic decency from others, or stop expecting anything at all. Neither choice feels like a victory. Point 2. They gain emotional independence, but lose emotional openness. One of the greatest strengths of a Spicy Lady Sigma is unshakable emotional self-reliance. She learns to handle stress alone, solve problems alone, process emotions privately, and heal in silence. At first, this feels empowering. After all, over-reliance on others for emotional support almost always leads to disappointment. Most Spicy Lady Sigmas learn this lesson the hard way. Through betrayal, constant misunderstanding, or opening up vulnerably only to receive no real support in return. Over time, they train themselves to carry every emotional burden alone. But this strength quietly morphs into a hidden trap: emotional isolation. After years of handling every struggle solo, asking for help starts to feel unnatural, weak, and foreign. Even when completely overwhelmed, most Spicy Lady Sigmas instinctively default to the same response: I'm fine. I'll handle it myself. It's not a big deal. It's not that they are truly okay. They are just far too accustomed to bearing emotional pressure in private. Slowly, everyone around them buys into their calm facade. Friends assume they need no support. Family assumes they are endlessly mentally strong. Partners assume nothing is wrong because they never voice their pain. All the while, the Spicy Lady Sigma carries more and more weight internally, growing more emotionally disconnected without even realizing it. This is the dangerous blur no one sees. Emotional strength is not the same as emotional closed-offness. Yet after years of hiding every struggle, the two become indistinguishable to everyone else and to herself. As time passes, the weight builds silently. Sleep patterns shift. Motivation fades. Things that once felt joyful and meaningful become flat and lifeless. Because none of this pain shows on the surface, no one checks in, no one asks if she's truly okay. Everyone just assumes she's fine because she always looks fine. Deep down, every spicy Lady Sigma still craves understanding, comfort, and genuine closeness. But once emotional walls become ingrained in your personality, lowering them feels awkward, vulnerable, and uncomfortable. You master the art of surviving alone too well. Sometimes, the loneliest cost of being a spicy Lady Sigma is not having no one around you. It's being surrounded by people who care, yet being completely unreadable to them emotionally. 3. They become harder to impress and harder to feel excited. Younger spicy Lady Sigmas experience life with full, vibrant emotion. New people feel exciting, new goals feel motivating, new relationships feel alive, and dreams feel limitless. But after years of disappointment, fake social behavior, and emotional burnout, everything shifts. Their emotional reactions dull significantly. Spicy Lady Sigma stop caring about social status, fleeting trends, public attention, and impressing strangers. On the surface, this is incredibly freeing and healthy. They outgrow the need for external validation far earlier than most people. Yet this emotional guardedness comes with a hidden downside. It numbs positive emotions just as much as it blocks negative ones. After repeated letdowns, spicy Lady Sigmas learn to never attach too quickly, never trust excitement blindly, and never invest fully in people or pursuits. This shields them from chaos and heartbreak, but it also flattens their entire emotional experience of life. Music doesn't hit as deeply. Relationships feel impossible to fully immerse in. Success feels less rewarding than imagined. Even happiness feels muted and shallow. Most spicy Lady Sigmas miss the days of feeling emotionally alive, free from constant overthinking and guardedness. Excessive emotional self-protection turns life into a controlled experience, rather than a felt one that you become immune to manipulation, pressure, and emotional lies, but you also become harder to move, harder to surprise, and harder to reach. The walls that keep all the bad out inevitably keep all the good away. 2.4. Their unique way of celebrating is rarely understood by the world. Most people celebrate milestones with grandeur. Big birthday parties, public promotions announcements, social media posts broadcasted to every contact. To them, more attention means more validation. Louder celebrations mean more real achievements. Spicy Lady Sigmas operate on the complete opposite wavelength. A quiet birthday dinner with a partner, close family, or one or two genuine friends is more than enough. A subtle acknowledgement from someone who knows every struggle behind your win. A heartfelt conversation with the person who witnessed your entire journey. That is true celebration. A room full of acquaintances cheering for a win they don't understand feels hollow. One sincere person who truly gets your journey feels priceless. This is not antisocial behavior. It is pure quality over quantity. A spicy Lady Sigma doesn't need the world to acknowledge her joy. A moment is meaningful because of who is present, not how many people are watching. But this quiet lifestyle carries a hidden cost the public rarely recognizes. The world misinterprets your silence as unhappiness, pride, or inability to enjoy life. People wonder why she never posts wins, never hosts big gatherings, never showcases her milestones. Colleagues feel slighted for not being included. Family members feel rejected for her refusal of grand celebrations. Casual friends assume she's struggling or ungrateful, and one understands that for a spicy Lady Sigma, smaller circles equal deeper meaning. Sharing a win with 2 genuine people is not a downgrade from sharing it with 20 strangers, it's an upgrade. Over time, this consistent privacy creates distance. People stop knowing what happens in their life. Milestones pass without public acknowledgement. Even her closest loved ones start to feel slightly disconnected. Not because she pushed them away, but because she never let them fully into her most precious moments. Her joy is real, but it lives in spaces no one else can see. And that quiet seclusion slowly creates unintended emotional distance from the people who care about her most. Point 5. They overanalyze every human interaction. Excessively, most people move through social interactions casually. They brush off weird comments, ignore forced energy, and forget awkward moments within minutes. They never overanalyze every word, tone shift, or behavioral change around them. Spicy Lady Sigmas cannot do this. They instantly pick up on subtle social cues. Fake enthusiasm, forced laughter, shifting personalities based on who's present, and hidden tension beneath polite words. After years of navigating fake social environments, this analysis becomes automatic, subconscious, and constant. This hyper-awareness protects them from manipulation and insincerity, but it also makes true relaxation impossible. Even during casual, harmless conversations, part of her mind stays on high alert, scanning for hidden motives and unspoken energy. This constant mental surveillance is incredibly draining. Most spicy Lady Sigmas constantly replay old conversations in their heads, overthinking true intentions, dissecting energy shifts, and realizing dishonesty long after interactions end. While others move forward effortlessly, she carries every social micro detail with her. Over time, this habit creates permanent emotional distance. After seeing so much fakeness and hidden agenda, she can never fully let her guard down again. Conversations lose their lightness. Social interactions become mentally tiring. Simple presence feels complicated. The cruel part? Spicy Lady Sigmas don't want to judge everyone. They still crave genuine connection. But their minds are permanently wired to look beneath surface-level interactions, turning natural socializing into a constant, exhausting mental task. 6. They reject shallow connections, then slowly lose connection entirely as spicy Lady Sigmas mature. Their tolerance for shallow, meaningless social interaction disappears completely. Small talk feels draining. Forced friendships feel exhausting. Gossip-driven, surface-level conversations feel empty and unfulfilling. While most people thrive in these casual, low-depth interactions, spicy Lady Sigmas feel emotionally disconnected from them instantly. She can sit in a crowded room and feel completely alone if the energy is fake or hollow. This is not arrogance or hatred of people. It is a craving for emotional depth that most social environments simply cannot provide. Naturally, spicy Lady Sigmas become extremely selective. They stop forcing one-sided friendships, stop chasing draining conversations, and pull away from people who only show up for attention and convenience. At first, this self-preservation feels incredibly healthy. But it comes with a slow, hidden danger. Your social circle shrinks and shrinks again until you realize you have no deeply rooted connections left. All real relationships have shallow moments. All people have flaws. All bonds require patience, compromise, and tolerance for imperfection and messiness. But spicy Lady Sigmas grow so attached to inner peace and emotional depth that they start avoiding all messy, imperfect parts of human connection. They prioritize calm over compromise, purity over growth, and solitude over messy, real bonding. Slowly, solitude starts to feel safer than human interaction. Peace becomes an excuse to avoid vulnerability. Before they realize it, they haven't just cut out fake people. They've accidentally cut out meaningful connection entirely. The chosen peace they chase turns into unintended isolation. Point 7. They permanently feel misunderstood by the world. This is the heaviest hidden cost of being a spicy Lady Sigma. Over time, spicy Lady Sigmas grow emotionally out of sync with almost everyone around them. It's not that they are smarter or better. It's that their entire mindset, values, and emotional needs are fundamentally different. They grow tired of drama, attention-seeking behavior, fake confidence, shallow talk, and endless validation chasing far earlier than their peers. While everyone around them obsesses over status, appearances, and social competition, they crave simple, stable, honest, and deep connection. This healthy shift creates a massive emotional gap. Conversations feel unrelatable. Group settings feel mentally draining. Even humor and social trends feel forced and empty. Social media feels inauthentic. Public attention feels worthless. Crucially, most spicy Lady Sigmas were not born this way. Life made them this way. Years of betrayal, disappointment, misunderstanding, and emotional exhaustion stripped away their youthful innocence. They gain immense maturity from these experiences, but also a permanent sense of separation from the world around them. Because they process pain privately, stay calm outwardly, and rarely explain their inner world, people assume they are simpler, less emotional, and less complex than they truly are. No one realizes how deeply they feel, how much they've endured, or how differently they see the world. The loneliness is not from being alone. It's from being surrounded by people, yet feeling completely mentally and emotionally alienated. That it's waking up and realizing you haven't felt truly understood in years. Not fully, not the way you once hoped you could be. None of these hidden costs mean being a spicy Lady Sigma is a flaw or a mistake. The goal is never to revert to someone easily manipulated, emotionally dependent, or consumed by social drama. The goal is to find balance. Stay sharp without growing numb. Stay independent without becoming unreachable. Stay selective without closing yourself off completely. And protect your peace without confusing isolation for growth. The hardest part of being a spicy Lady Sigma is never the external chaos you avoid. It's the quiet distance that grows inside you while you're busy surviving the world, one silent, unnoticeable layer at a time. Stay elegant, stay spicy, and God bless you, spicy lady.